What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on natural gas prices.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on a price chart and how we got this movement to the upside, that from its lowest point to its highest point brought about 12.15% of potential profit, and to its current range we are still at almost 10% of potential profit. Then I will continue with the fundamental news, and I will show you what news might be the catalyst for this asset for upcoming days and probably weeks. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis, and I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here at this point, at this point I've told you that we hit the range of support. As you can see, it was exactly the same level which we hit previously, and I've told you that we might see some reaction out of this range, but then I drew this channel by connecting this top and this top and projecting this as a parallel channel to these two bottoms. And as you can see, this price action respects very well this channel, and my main assumption was that we potentially might break this range. We could retest the range of support, the lower border of this channel, and then we should see an increase in volume with the breakout above the range of resistance. And as you can see, it happened exactly as I predicted. We had this quite decent volume during this movement to the upside, and as you can see, we have this breakout, and we pretty much see the consolidation phase right now. And what should we expect next, I will show you in just several minutes. But let me remind you that we caught a lot of movements of natural gas ticker symbols. I basically make an analysis on 3 of them. It is a BOIL leveraged ETF, and we caught the majority of its price action since the beginning of April. And in general, we are up for more than 60%, and it is a very conservative estimation. You can watch the entire list of my videos regarding this asset, and this can prove my words. Second ticker symbol is natural gas, Natgas. Basically, it is natural gas spot prices on Pepperstone, and the natural gas futures on NYMEX. And definitely this asset is quite technical. That is why it is extremely interesting to follow its price action in order to try to catch its upcoming movements. So, and let's continue with the fundamental news. Let me show you this article that was published just yesterday on oilprice.com. And it's titled US Natural Gas Prices Set for First Weekly Gain in 4 Weeks. And let me quote to this. The US benchmark natural gas prices fell early on Friday, but were set for the first weekly gain in 4 weeks as summer temperatures soar and injections into gas storage sites were smaller than expected in the latest reporting week. The smaller gas stocks built and forecasts for hot weather sent natural gas futures jumping by 6% on Thursday. Prices turned over early on Friday, but they were still on course to post a weekly gain of around 7 to 8%, which would be the biggest weekly gain since the middle of June. Last week, total US consumption of natural gas rose by 5.4% compared to the previous report week. According to data from S&P Global Commodity Insights, cited by the EIA in its natural gas weekly update, natural gas consumed for power generation jumped by 8.5% week over week, with above average temperatures in Texas, the Southwest, and California in particular. In Texas, power demand hit a record amid a heat wave for this week. Weather forecasts suggest that US natural gas demand will be high at least through July 26th. And this means we still have an opportunity to see higher price targets for natural gas prices. And this means we still have an opportunity to benefit even more from this price action. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell, and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, let me zoom out and let me show you the bigger picture of this asset. I've told you several times that we are in consolidation phase from its all-time high at roughly $10 mark that was set on at the end of August 2022, and we formed A wave, B wave, and we are forming the C wave. And definitely we have a possibility that we completed this wave at this very point, at this lowest point. But also we have an opportunity to see another leg to the downside on a bigger scale that will complete the entire C wave that should have 5 waves in it. But so far we have to complete the internal movement, and technical analysis shows that we might have another leg to the upside that should hit higher targets. And you might wonder what might be the targets for the natural gas futures. And let me show you this in details. If my assumption is correct and we completed, as you can see, we completed first, second, third, we are bottoming out a bit higher than the golden pocket range, and potentially, let me use this tool, potentially we have the bottom of our fourth wave right here, and we have to see another leg to the upside to form the fifth wave. And to project the target, if this assumption is correct, we have to pull the Fibonacci Fibonacci extension tool from the bottom of the third wave to the top of the third wave and to the bottom of the retracement. That is why I have to adjust this tool. And by the way, I don't need this tool so far in order to just make this chart a little bit clearer. The most probable range of extension in the fifth wave compared to the third one is 0.786, and it is the price point of roughly $3.026. And it is the confluence with the $3 mark. It is always, guys, the round numbers on the price chart might be the range of support and resistance, because it is a psychological ranges of support and resistances. And also we have the confluence with this previous swing high. And this means we might see the reaction out of this range. And guys, if you entered your position, and I've told you on my previous video that you could accumulate your position, let me show you a bit closer. I've told you that you could accumulate your position all the way down to the range of support when you can see we have this lower border of this channel. And somewhere here, potentially you entered your position. And for now, depending on your entry price, let's be conservative, and let's assume that you didn't catch the lowest price action for this, the lowest ranges of this price action. This means let's assume that you have the average entry point at around $2.552. You might be up to the current range for about 6.83%. Definitely, it is a good achievement in a matter of just, I guess, 1 week. And for now, to be on a safer territory, you can put your stop loss on a green territory, and this means you will be in green even if the market will turn over and will hit lower price targets. This means you can put it on a 2 to 3% of potential profit, and this will be your guaranteed profits for the upcoming, I guess, several weeks, several days at least. And the price target is still the same. We might hit the $3 mark, and depending on your entry point, you might have, let's assume again from the very conservative estimation, you might have up to 17% of potential profit. So it is what it is. It might be quite lucrative trade, especially if you properly manage your position. And this also shows how important and powerful technical analysis is, because in a matter of just 3 months, we already made about 60 and even more, probably 65% of potential profit, even though we hit 2 stop loss orders. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag.